Hi everyone, and Happy New Year 2024. Hard to believe that we have already started a new year, new goals, new all kinds of things. So I'm just going to give this a minute here for you guys to find me live before I go ahead and get started. And if you are finding me, please comment and tell me hello. And we will begin going here in just a little bit. So welcome to the first Thursday of 2024. And back to work week for me and adjusting to getting back into the routine of it all. So at the university I work at, we actually closed down for the week in between the holidays. And so it has been a nice week at home. Problem is, though, I easily get out of my routine. So stay up late, sleep in, and then when I have to go back to work, I struggle with it. So that is what's going on this week a little bit. Hello to Luann and welcome. So this week's been a little bit of a struggle for me as I've been getting used to getting back up at 6:30 to start my day and all that great stuff. But anyway, I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and a wonderful Happy New Year. Again, I just spent some quiet time at home. I actually got caught up on some of my Stampin' Up stuff that I do. I did take some days off. I know some of you are thinking, oh my gosh, you said you were going to rest. I did rest about 3 or 4 days, but I am not a sitter. So I struggle just sitting around and watching TV and all of that kind of stuff. So for me, I enjoy doing my stamping stuff. I enjoy creating my classes and events and sharing with you. And so for me, it was more of a relaxing time and then time to get caught up on stuff. So anyway, but welcome again to the first Facebook Live of the year. I'm actually wearing one of my Christmas gifts. So this is a new sweater I got. So I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but a lot of times I dress in layers. I wear shirts with sweaters because at work I get hot and cold. Oh, that wonderful time, right? But anyway, hot, cold. And so my mom got me the most amazing gift for Christmas this year. She got me 3 sweaters, 3 different colors, because she knows that I have some that are getting kind of, I have some sweaters that are getting kind of raggedy looking, getting worn out because I wear them so much. So this is a brand new one, worn for the first time. She got me this beautiful navy one, and then she got me a really pretty dark green one and a really pretty like cream one. So I'm excited to have new sweaters to wear. Anyway, but I didn't have a navy blue one, so that was pretty cool. So hello, I'm gonna say hello to some of you that are watching. Hello to Cindy and Kay. Actually, it's not a bow; it's just a hair tie. It's just my hair this is my quick hairdo today because I always say when you go back to work, the first day is the easiest, second day is a little the third day is when it really hits you. And man, that's what happened to me today. So today's Thursday and it really hit me, but I know I shared with some of you I was struggling with the lighting in my office and it got fixed today. So I now have the right lights and a lamp and not the bright light in front of me, so I know it's going to help me tremendously. Sometimes it's the little things, right, that make your day when you realize that things are going to go better. So anyway, but welcome everyone. It's also the beginning of the release of our new catalog and celebration. And I want to thank the handful of you that placed some online orders with me today. Thank you. I'm hoping that you had fun shopping for those goodies and new catalog, lots of celebration products. All the great things that go along with that. So, and I realized I didn't even have a chance to say it to everybody last call on the old catalog or the holiday catalog stuff. I was so excited about the new stuff. So anyway, hopefully you got what you needed out of the holiday catalog, and now we're on to spring and all kinds of fun things. So tonight I'm going to be sharing with you the Be Mine suite. This is the suite that I'm using for my Basement Bunch BB Monthly Club this month. So you're going to be getting a little sneak peek of some of the projects for that and some of the things that I've created with that. It is the most adorable suite ever. So you're going to be seeing that. And what else do I have to talk about? So other announcements that I have. Anything new about my kids? Well, Natalie's starting to do her packing to leave on her Disney excursion. She will be flying out on the 21st of January. And so we booked her flight this weekend, her one-way flight, which was weird booking a one-way flight. She'll be staying at a hotel the night before her check-in at her apartment, and then she's got her training and she starts. So we're down to like the final 3 weeks, and so she's hoping, knock on wood, that all the snow that we're supposed to get waits until after she leaves because she doesn't want to have to deal with snow. But exciting times for her, that's for sure. So she'll be getting ready to depart and leave for that trip. And yes, we do plan to go out and see her. I know I had a few of you ask me that if we're going to go see her. We are, but we're going to get through all of the high school and college spring break weeks, and then probably go out and see her sometime in early mid-April kind of time frame. So it'll still be busy, but we're just thinking it'll be a little bit less hectic when you wait till a little bit later into the month of April. So anyway, but that is our plan, is to go see her at least once while she's down there. So excited for that as well. So what we're doing, I don't know if I shared, but most of you know I earned the incentive trip to Mexico, which is in the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip, which is in end of April, beginning of May. But we chose not to do that trip this year. It's just going to be butting up too close to Claire's dance recital and to my nephew's confirmation. And so instead, Stampin' Up! Allows us to do what's called a cash out, which isn't a ton of money, but we're using that to go see Natalie instead. So that will be my incentive trip this year, is to go see Natalie in Disney and see her doing that. So we're excited about that, and I feel good about my decision. At first I was like, oh, this is the first incentive trip that I've not gone on, but it's all good. There's lots of exciting things going on that I don't want to miss, and I'd rather spend that time to be able to go and see Natalie and all that great stuff. So anyway, you guys know the routine. If you share my video, you get into the drawing for prizes. And I still had, I know these prizes are from, one of them's from, well, it's not exclusive. I think it's still available. But we have the adhesive bagged snowflake assortment, and then we had a bolt of the variegated balmy blue and white ribbon. And I do have 2 winners. So the winner of the ribbon is Kelly Campbell. So congratulations to Kelly. And Kelly, I have a bag here for you. So I'm just going to stick that in your bag with your other stuff that I need to get to you from your last class. And then the winner of the adhesive bagged snowflake assortment is Maureen Preston. So congratulations to Maureen and to Kelly. They are our winners this week. And then up for grabs, to say hello and welcome to a new catalog. One of your prizes for next week is the new Baker's Twine 3-color pack, this beautiful spring pack. It's got, I believe it's a Flirty Flamingo, Daffodil Delight, and Balmy Blue in it. It goes with the not Light the Sky. It goes with the Lighter Than Air or the Hot Air Balloon bundle. Still learning my new things, you guys. But that is one of your prizes. And then your other prize is a bolt of the Moody Mauve ribbon. And I went with that because, who knows, you guys might be starting to make some Valentine's Day projects, which I know I need to do that for all of you. I've had a few of you ask me about some 3D projects for Valentine's Day. And yes, I will be doing them and showcasing them. So that will probably be a Facebook Live that I'll do in a week or so for you guys to be able to see some Valentine's Day projects as well. At first I had to design classes, so that was my #1 priority. So those are the 2 items up for grabs next week for all of you ladies. And hello and welcome again. We have a few more of you joining us. Philomena, I'm not sure if I said hi to you yet, Courtney, but hello, and to Mary and Peggy Carol. Anyway, welcome everyone, and glad to have you here. So open classes and events that I currently have that I want to talk about. My 2 regular classes that I call them my regular classes. You pay a flat fee or you do an online order for the classes, is the Adoring Hearts, which is a Valentine's Day card class, or love-themed cards. And then I have my Inspirational Sketches, which is actually some really beautiful bird cards using some celebration paper. So those 2 classes are open for registration. If you have not joined my mailing list yet, make sure you do. If you go to my website, a pop-up will pop up for you to join, kimsbasementbunch.com. I also have the link in the description after my video. But I do advertise all of my classes and events through my email and through Facebook. So you'll hopefully catch them one place or the other. My online fun party or my online bingo is still open. Those kits will go out next week. And the theme for those, we're actually doing some rose themed cards using the stippled roses, which is also a bundle in that new catalog, and using some designer series paper that's from Celebration. And then I've opened up two of my popular events that I do every single year, are my retreats. My retreats are some of the events. I think had about 4 or 5 of you reached out to me over Christmas break asking me when I was doing these to get them on the calendar. So I'm going to kind of be my cystic fibrosis event is one of my core events that I do every single year. That is March 1st and 2nd. It's always the first weekend in March. So March 1st and 2nd is my cystic fibrosis retreat. There's also an online version to get your retreat in the mail for that. And then I'm also doing one on February 3rd. It's for the love of crafting. And we'll be doing a little raffle donation for that, where I donate that for an organization. So February 3rd, that one's a day event from I think it's 8 to 8 or 9 to 9. I forget what I did on that one. And then my cystic fibrosis one is the Friday night and Saturday. And the other thing is that you also have optional classes that you can add on to those retreats as well. You can get it all shipped directly to you if you're long distance. So those went out in an email, and be looking for those to post on Facebook over the next little bit here as well. So hope to have you guys come to those events. These are the first ones that I'm doing since fall. I think I did one in October, and then I took the month of November, December off from doing any kind of a crafting retreat, and so we're back on to get those going again. So anyway, make sure that you look at that. Oh, Carol got her challenge prize. Yay. And I want to make sure you guys know about my challenges. I do a card sketch challenge every single month, and I try to keep it pretty simple and easy. And you just make a card using that recipe. And I don't provide measurements because I don't want it. It doesn't have to look exactly like mine. Your measurements can be a little bit different, but I just want you guys to have fun, create, and craft. I had the question come up, does it have to be current Stampin' Up! Product? I do not require that. I know there are some demonstrators that do. I do not. For me, it's more about having you guys create and craft and have fun and give you guys something fun to do and to share your creativity with others. That's why I'm a demonstrator. That's why I share what I do with all of you. So I do not require that it be Stampin' Up! Current products. I would like it to just be Stampin' Up! Products in general, because that way we can kind of see the coordination of the products and the colors and how they all go together. But I don't even get too picky about that. But I do want you guys to take advantage of that. It's a really fun thing to do, and it's a fun way for you guys to be able to create and have fun and all that wonderful stuff. So please take advantage of that. I do have I used to have my boss, but he's not my boss anymore, but he said, I'm going to miss picking your cards. So I'm still in the same building, just a different job. So I'm going to still have him help me with that. But usually I have my husband or my boss, Jim, or a coworker look at the cards and just pick one that they like. And don't think, oh my gosh, well, mine's not good enough, or this person does better. A lot of times they just pick for what they think looks pretty. They don't know that it's might not be looking the same as somebody else's. So that's what they do. They just pick a card. So I don't give them names. I just say pick one, and they do. So please take advantage of doing that card challenge. It's fun, and it's just a way for me to, I don't even want to call it a challenge, but it's just a way for me to have you guys create and share with us and share with me and share with everybody else, so you guys aren't just always seeing Kim Vogel's projects. Because we all learn together we're better, right? So we all learn from each other as we do those kinds of things. Oh, and Bonnie, you got your prizes as well. Yay! I'm glad. So those got to you guys fast. I just sent them out not too long ago. So anyway, it was hard to pick which one I gave to whom. Oh, Cindy and Linda, you guys are together. Yay! All right. So anyway, I'm trying to think if I have any other announcements. I talked about my retreats, so make sure those of you that come to my retreats, you see those events, get registered for them. You can pay me later. You don't have to pay me right away. Again, they are February 3rd is a day one at the St. Henry Center in Rosebush, and then my cystic fibrosis one is March 1st and 2nd, and that one I've been doing. This is my 11th annual cystic fibrosis retreat. All the proceeds I donate to Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, and I'm proud to say that through my 11 years, we have been able to donate well over $20,000, which I don't want to keep on. I'll start to cry. But anyway, it feels so good to be able to give back to an organization that that appreciates it, and they constantly send me letters and notes and thank yous and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, if you haven't seen the registrations for that, check your email. I'll also be posting them to Facebook, or private message me and I will get you the links and the information so you can register for those wonderful events that I've got planned. All right, with that, are you guys ready to see some cute projects? I can finally show you some pictures of the inside of the catalog because it went live today. Yay. Usually we're not allowed, it's a company policy. We can show you guys the cover of the catalog. We can't show you the inside. I'm really hoping, though, that all of you have seen the catalog. If you were a previous customer of mine in the last year, you should have received one in the mail. If you did not yet, please let me know and I'll get it out tomorrow. Like, I will spend time to get it out to you guys ASAP. Anybody who ordered from me in the last year, I use the Stampin' Up! Mailing selector. And sometimes those catalogs don't reach the people fast enough, or they don't reach some of you at all, but it's the best and most efficient way for me to get at least 90% of my catalogs in the mail, okay? So if you did not receive a catalog, I've purchased additional ones, had them shipped here, and then I will ship them directly to you. No problem, no questions, no charge for any of my current customers who've put an order in with me the last year. You'll get a celebration catalog and the mini for free, okay? So just let me know if you have not received those and I will get them out for you. With that, I'm going to transition my camera down to my stamp area and I'm going to show you guys the awesome things that I have in store to share with you tonight using the Be My Valentine suite. All right. So let me just transition this down here so that you guys can see all of my awesome projects. Bear with me here. Now you're going to see a box that's not decorated, but it's not decorated for a reason, and so I'll tell you that reason here in just a couple minutes. But it would make a cute Valentine, and so you will be seeing it. I just didn't get that far today, and I want to use a different product suite, but these are the things we're going to be sharing today. So let me get them all out of the way, and then I'll talk to you a little bit about the product suite and all of the awesomeness that's included in it. Thank you, Philomena. Okay, so the Be My Valentine suite, you have a stamp set and coordinating punch. And I love this punch because you have, it looks kind of funky when you look at it. It kind of looks like a turnip, doesn't it? And the heart. But this is to punch out the body of your bee. And then there's the little heart, okay? And the heart is also, though, if you don't want it to be a heart, it's the wings. You guys see that? I know, right? Kind of clever how Stampin' Up! Did that. So it comes with this awesome bundle. You also have this ribbon. So this is the Poppy Parade ribbon. Oh, no, sorry, Sweet Sorbet. I was wrong. It's Sweet Sorbet ribbon. And then you have these embellishments, the flower, adhesive backed flowers and hearts. This is all part of the same product suite. Okay. So let me make my camera a little more straight. I don't like it crooked. Okay. There we go. So that's part of it. And then my favorite part of this is the Designer Series paper, okay? So the Designer Series paper is oh so cute. Let me pull this up here. I have one piece of, it's all sticking together on my, get out there, okay. Here we go. It's coming, I promise. This is the Designer Series paper that is just flippin' adorable. So you have this pattern right here. Now the colors in this, I didn't bring the whole pack out with me, but it is Daffodil Delight, and you got Pool Party and Petal Pink and Real Red. But look at these adorable papers. I mean, goodness gracious, they're so pretty. And you have lots of little bees to do things with. Isn't this just cute paper? So even if you didn't want to use the punch or anything, you could use circles to punch out these with the flowers behind. Lots of different options with this paper. I love the one right here with all the little honey jars. That's just so cute. Okay, then on the back side is your paper that's more of your like little patterned paper. I know, Courtney, I love that. Couldn't be any cuter. I love it. So this is then the paper. I will tell you guys again, this is what I'm using for my Basement Bunch monthly club, the BB Club. So if you're part of that, you're going to be seeing a little taste of what you might be getting in some of that. there's still time to sign up for that club. It's $38.50 a month, and that includes the shipping cost, you guys. And shipping, I'm telling you, is getting ridiculously crazy, but I'm keeping my price the same because I value all of you that much, and I don't want to charge you guys more than that for shipping. But what you'll be getting in your kit this month is you'll be getting a bolt of the ribbon. You'll be getting a full pack of these awesome embellishments. You also get it's 8 cards, 4 cards, 2 of each design, and a cute 3D project that I'm going to make for you guys, and just it's a package of fun of awesomeness. All right, the other item that is part of this product suite are these boxes. They're called the square pillow boxes, and the reason why I didn't decorate them up is I am actually a vendor at a scrapbook event over in the Thumb area of Michigan, so about 2.5 hours away from me, in a couple weeks. And this is going to be their make and take. And so if I used it, I wouldn't have had enough. But the neat thing with these is for making these up for cute little Valentine's Day things, they're already all pre-scored. Here's your adhesive right here for you to just pull that adhesive off there. And you put together these cute little boxes. Could they be any cuter? Now, what might you put in these boxes? I would love for you guys to comment and let me know what you think you would want to put in these boxes. But even like jewelry, a nice necklace or something would look cute in here. Hint, hint, you can tell your husbands, I'll decorate the box if you guys buy me the piece of jewelry. But what I put inside of here is some Nerds gummy clusters. So true story, my girls and I love this candy. And so I went on Amazon a while back and bought some for us because they're a lot cheaper if you buy them in bulk. And so I thought I bought like 3 of the great big bags. No, I bought a lot of little bags that have like 8 of them in. So I told the girls, no, we're not eating them because I'm going to put them in for my Valentine's. That can then be the little thingy that goes in for my project for my event that I'm going to be doing. Pair of socks, chocolate hearts, love it. Valentine's Day candy. Yeah, they're quite thick. I mean, you can fit quite a bit of stuff in there. But these are also part of the Be Mine suite. And they come, you get 10 to a pack. So let me actually bring in the catalog and show you guys some of the projects now that I can do that. This is actually, it's the catalog, but I actually printed out in a little bit of a different format to get rid of the glare and stuff like that. But you can see here that this one right in the catalog, they decorated up cute. You'll always be the one for me. Oh, my little zigzag ribbon behind it. Here's the actual product suite. And then you'll see here some of the pillow boxes are $8 for 10 of them. So not too bad at all. Cindy, good question. Would I decorate it before I folded it? Absolutely, especially if you were going to be doing any stamping on it. So like the sample that the company did here in the catalog, they actually heat embossed. You can tell it's kind of glossy. So absolutely, you would want to do that first. And you can tell right here that this is the center of it. So if you were doing any stamping or anything that required you to have it being flat to be able to do, absolutely. If you were just adding the stuff afterwards, you could do that after it's already put together. But this suite is just the most adorable thing ever. And I think it's going to go over really, really well. So I know that I've already sold a couple of it. Okay, so let me, I showed you guys the paper. Let's do the cute little 3D project first. So this is just true story. I had some leftover candy from my Christmas event. I actually was supposed to do I did some little candies for the dance, my dance studio that the girls, or not the girls, or Claire is at right now. And I didn't want to give them anything with nuts because I didn't want to accidentally have kids eat something with nuts and have one of them have an issue. So I pulled out all the Mr. Good bars. I had a few of the red leftover Hershey Reese's peanut butter cups. And together, I'm like, oh my gosh, those colors go with this product suite. So how cute would that be to do a little Valentine's Day gift in colors of the candy that coordinate with the designer series paper? So I know the first question I might get is, where did you get your cute little bags? I get my bags whenever they have a sale. First of all, I love all of my sister, your birthday present. Yeah, you got a birthday coming up. She's still older than me, though, everyone. I had to say that. Philomena, thank you. I'm glad you like my nails. All of my bags that I get come from clearbags.com, okay? Clearbags.com, a lot of them are food safe. A lot of them are just they're just perfect for candies and things like that. So this I think is a 4x6 or a 4x8, or maybe it's a 3x8. I think it might be a 3x8. I get all kinds of different sizes, so I just have them here on hand when I want them. So I just added some candy to these. So this is just your Mr. Good bars. I put 3 of them in there. I found that, you know, adding 3 of each of them kind of did the trick. Okay, gave me a nice little bag of candy. This is a famous one, you guys, that I do all of the time. And that is to just do a little tag topper on here. So these bags do not have a cellophane to seal, but if you just fold it over like this, and then all you do is you're going to take a piece of cardstock, and you're going to want to just kind of, I made it just about the same size, if not a 1/4 inch bigger than what the width of this is. So that's kind of how I do it. And then what I do is I score it in the middle. So I had this be a 1 1/4 inch, an 1 1/4 inch. So it's all together, you know what's an 1 1/4 inch, 1 1/4. That's the size of it. And then you just stick this on top of here and you staple it. Now I didn't bring my stapler over. I don't know why. But I didn't bring my stapler over, but you would literally just staple this on there. And then you cut a piece of designer series paper 1/4 inch smaller. So this would be 1 inch wide, and put that on top of it. And then I just add a little saying that says, "You make my heart buzz." And I literally just cut that. I put this together really, really quick, you guys, last night. Put that on there, or you could add a little bumblebee. I didn't want to take the time to get all my inks out last night. I was tired last night. But just a cute little 3D project using leftover candy that was actually intended for Christmas. But, you know, Valentine's Day is also red. And so and then the colors of the Good Bar just went with the colors in the paper. So a neat little way to use up some leftover candy. And these might actually get handed out to my coworkers. For the first time in 23 years, I have lots of coworkers that I sit in. There's 21 of us in my office. And I used to just have myself and my boss, Jim. So that's been a little bit of an adjustment. But I will tell you that they love my prizes and my little goodies already. I've given them each. I gave them one for right after my start date. There was the Monday after Thanksgiving, so I got like a little fall themed thing, and then I gave them all stuff for Christmas, and they loved it. So this will probably be what I give them for Valentine's Day. Although I might not have it say, "You make my heart buzz." I might just have it say, you know, I don't know, "Be mine," or "Happy Valentine's Day," or something like that. But you can always change it up and make it any way that you want it to be. Yeah, so Peggy, when you said lucky coworkers, I have to tell you, so the new director of the financial aid office has been there only about a year, and she gave us little bottle or little like jars with some candy and stuff in it. And she made the comment, "Although it's not as cute as Kim's stuff, and I know that Kim's going to continue to show me up, but this is what I did for you guys." And then I felt bad because, you know, they all got something from me too. But anyway, so quick, simple, easy peasy, not too hard to make at all. Okay. So that is our cute little 3D project. And again, I like to keep it easy and duplicatable so that you don't have to really think about it too much. Okay. So let's go into some of the cards that I created for you. So this is the first card that I've created here. And you can see this is the neat thing. Let me show you the stamped image on this and bring in the stamp set so you guys can see how this goes together. So what you do is you have this, it's all like individual pieces or individual stamps. So this is the body of the bee. So that's the yellow piece that you stamp first. Now you can stamp this any way you want. You got to kind of build your bee. Okay, I liked to do it where I did the yellow first, and then I stamped the black on top. So you can see here, the black stripey one has the little tail built into it. Okay, so there's the stamp for that. And then you add your little wings. And if I wanted to, I could have colored the wings in. So this is the wings. This is the one to color it in with. So you also get all of these different sentiments. And look at all of these cute little bee faces that you can use. So here you can see for this one, I chose to use this one right here. But you could mix and match those up any way that you wanted. I added the antennae there. So fun to kind of do whatever you want with this one. So that is kind of how I built my stamping on this one. So for this one, I used a piece of the basic black cardstock, and that is going to be my card base. And then I have 2 different pieces of cardstock, or I mean the designer series paper. So I use this piece of the yellow and white, kind of like the gingham checked. And then I have a piece here of the little bees that's going to go along the side. So this one, I just kind of added the paper to it. So let's do that real quick. So this is just going to get added to this side like that. And then, yes, Peggy, you're going to love it. And Peggy, I did order this for you today, my dear. So hopefully you get it soon. Okay. So there is that. And then this is going to get put behind a piece of the Daffodil Delights. Now, if you're part of my club, you also get these cards emailed to you in a tutorial with step-by-step instructions and measurements for you to be able to make more of these and to be able to cut them out yourself and make as many more as you would like. Okay. And then this I adhere directly down to the card. So this is going to go on here like that. Then you can see here I added a little bow with this ribbon. What I like about this ribbon is that it's nice and narrow. But it's not your typical 1/8 of an inch. This is a 1/4 inch ribbon, which we haven't had a 1/4 inch ribbon in a while. Usually it's been 1/8 of an inch, or it's been more than it's been a little bit bigger than this. So it's kind of nice. Oops, and then I pull that right out, you guys, because I'm going too fast. Okay, we're just going to make a bow. There we go. I'm not going to pull it through this time. There we go. And I like to just kind of make sure I keep it kind of nice and flat there. Let me get my scissors so we can cut off those ends. Okay. And then we're going to just use some glue dots here. And we're going to adhere this down with a glue dot down here like that. And then in advance, I did cut out, or I did, where is it? There it is. I did stamp one of the, so this is actually supposed to be to color in the wings, but you can also use it just as a heart, which is what I did. So we're going to fussy cut this out. You could also use the punch. It would cut out with the punch, but I had this on a smaller little piece of paper, so it's easier for me. I don't mind fussy cutting. But if you were going to do a lot of these cards, you could easily just stamp this out on a strip of basic white, and then you could use the punch, because there is a punched image for that, okay? But for me, for the one card tonight, it was just easier to do it this way. And then we're going to put that on with a dimensional. It's going to add a little bit more of that beautiful red color. You can see I've stamped the love you on the bottom there. So this would be a great card for grandkids or just about anybody. And then you can use any of these adorable little embellishments that you would like. I used one of these little flowers and put it up there. Here's the neat thing with my club, you're going to get a whole pack of these. You can use a lot or as little as you want. And they're so gosh darn cute. You get 2 different sizes of each of them. So you get the Sweet Sorbet, 2 sizes of hearts, 2 sizes of flowers, and then you get them in all the other colors as well. The Petal Pink, Daffodil Delight, and Pool Party. So really, really cool and fun. Oh, and I added a couple of the little yellow hearts at the bottom. I didn't even notice that I did that. So this time though, I'm going to add them as pink, so maybe they show up a little bit better. So you can just see here, I'm just changing it up and adding whatever I want to it. If I would have used my Take Your Pick tool, it would have gone a little bit faster, but I don't have it handy because it's back at the other table from when I designed, but there you go. Cute little hearts at the bottom. Isn't that cute? Thanks, you guys. All right. Of course, if you were going to send this card out, you would want to put 5 1/4 by 4 piece of basic white on the inside. Then you could do your writing and things like that, and you'd have a cute little card, quick and simple. And the neat thing is even though it's Be My Valentine, this doesn't have to be a Valentine's Day card. So I always like it when Stampin' Up does the versatility of it, so you can use it for more things than just Valentine's Day. Okay, let me bring in my next card. So I also did one of my challenge cards, my challenge card sample. I also did with this stuff as well. So all right, this is the second card here that I created for you guys. And this one, ready to be proud of me, you guys? I know I don't always do kind of I'm gonna call it a fancy fold, but check this out. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So for this one, you're going to cut a little bit of that off. Again, the measurements would be in my tutorial, and I also sell just my tutorials. So if any of you are interested in that, I also sell my tutorials, but I don't remember the size of this, but it's pretty easy to figure out. I'm sure I did it and then just scored it here. Again, I did these so long ago, you guys, that I forget all of the details on it. But I have a piece of designer series paper that's going to fit on here. You can see I added some ribbon around this designer series paper. So we're going to do that first. We're going to add some ribbon around the one edge of this. So I'm going to do it the exact same way that I normally do when I add a ribbon to things. So I'm just going to add a little bit of adhesive down here. You could also use glue dots. We're just going to add the ribbon along the end here. Like that. Then we're going to add some more adhesive on here and adhere this down to the card. And that ribbon will set flatter once you kind of get it on there better. So this we're just going to add here to the card like this. There we go. And if I didn't add enough adhesive, I can always pull it up and make sure I get it down good in the corners, because I may not have done that in my haste of being in a hurry to make sure I get through everything. Okay. Then from there, this size is a 4x3, which you guys know my 4x3 secrets, because you get a good, when you do 4x3, you use all your designer series paper that's 12x12. It's on a 4 1/4 by 3 1/4 piece of cardstock. So we're just going to adhere these two together real quick. There we go. And this is going to go on here like that. Now here's the only tricky part. When you adhere this down, you do not want to adhere it or put glue on the one side, or you're going to glue your card shut, okay? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just use some, I used some, oh wait, the white has to go down on the inside. So this is a 5 1/4 by 4 piece of basic white. So this is going to get put down here on the inside. That is the white that you see showing back here, okay? And then we're going to just put a couple dimensionals on the back of this one side. I'm going to actually use 3 because I want that to stick down pretty good and not have to worry about it. And I will eventually add the ribbon to the top up there. I just haven't done that yet, but I will. Make sure I'm getting it to the right side. Yep, this side. So I'm adding it to this piece on there. I know, aren't you proud of me, Philomena? I did a fold. I did something different. So the other thing you guys are going to start seeing is I'm also going to be starting to do a video, one video a week on some kind of a special project. So it'll be something that you won't see me showcase in any of my Facebook Lives. So I'm going to be actually showcasing this week. So it'll be a YouTube video that we'll post to YouTube, and it's going to be showcasing the pinwheel card. I know a lot of you a while back saw me showcase a swap card of mine that I received, showing you it was the pinwheel technique, and a lot of you had asked me how to do that. So I am going to be doing a video, one a week, and it's just going to showcase a specific project. So be on the lookout for those to start coming out as well. And yeah, I'm excited to be able to go back to doing that. I used to do one a week that was called my Terrific Tuesday video, and then I started doing my Facebook Lives, and I got out of doing them. So my plan is to maybe be able to showcase more specialized things that I usually don't take the time or don't showcase in my Facebook Lives. So anyway, hopefully you guys will enjoy that. All right, so there it is. So far, so good, right? Are we good? Okay. So then I have a circle here. This is a 2-inch circle using the pretty pink, not pretty pink, this is the petal pink. I stamped it with the Sweet Sorbet, You'll Always Be the One for Me. That's going to go right in the middle here with some dimensionals. Oh, I'm glad you guys like the idea. Yeah. So like I said, it'll just be a video on YouTube. I'll post the link on my Facebook page, and I'll take you guys to my YouTube channel. But if you guys are already on YouTube and you're already logged into YouTube, it won't be an issue at all for you to be able to watch those videos. And so they'll be more like of a specialized project every week. Okay. And then these I did fussy cut again, or you could use the punch for this piece, but I chose not to because it's easier. I didn't want to waste all this white. And just for doing one, like I said, when I'm just doing a sample of a card on a Facebook Live, it's so much easier for me to just fussy cut them than it is for me to sit and stamp. But this piece right here, you could have punched out. Now this flower is not on the punch, so this one you would have to fussy cut if you wanted to use it this way. But the neat thing is that this stamped, this little stamp right here, coordinates with the embellishments, so it's the same kind of shape and everything like that. So we're just going to, let me get that out of the way so that you don't have to see that hanging around anymore. There we go. Okay, and then these I put on with some dimensionals as well. So let me get this on here, that on there, and then these are going to go on here like this. And I don't know why I didn't put any embellishments on this one. Oh, I did. I didn't see them there. They're right here and here. First, I didn't think I put embellishments on it. I'm like, what in the world? So we're going to put a little red heart up here, and we're going to put a little flower down here. Oops. Like I said, my nails are super long. I need to get them shortened. And there they are. There it is. Cute little card. So a neat little fancy kind of fold. Not too hard of a fancy fold, but a cute card using the paper. Okay, that is card number 2. Let's see here. Which card is next? Oh, this one. All right. So this is our next card for tonight. Thank you, everyone. This is our next card, and you can see here I used basic white for this card, and I used the honey paper and added a bee. So in this one, you're going to see how you add the bee and punch it out using the punch. So again, I like to show you guys the different ways in which you can use the product. So we're going to actually start by folding the basic white in half, and then I added a layer of the Daffodil Delight to this. So let me add the Daffodil Delight. You could also emboss this if you wanted to. I didn't think it needed it. I kind of wish we would have had that bee hive embossing folder. It really looked pretty. Designer paper 4x3, 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. And this I also glued together, and that's going to get adhered down to the middle. So lots of layering going on here. Isn't that just pretty, just like that? All right, so then what I did is I put my little ribbon on here down at the bottom using that little zigzaggy method, okay? Now you can make it go any which way you want. So this one I had go this way. So this one, let's go the other way. And you'll notice that if you are a right-handed person, it's easier for you to probably do it this way. If you are a left-handed person, i.e. me, it's easier to do it this way. So sometimes I make myself go out of my comfort zone, out of my normal way to make it look like a right-handed person would do it. Okay, then I have here a piece of basic black, and it's going to be cut the whole width or the side. This is a 3/4 inch strip, and it's cut the size of the 5 1/4 by 4, or the 5 1/4. So it's going to go all the way across. Then I stamped the "You're as sweet as honey." Okay, and so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to adhere this down to this, and then I just cut off the white. I'm going to center this on here. Whoops. And then I'm just going to cut off the piece at the ends. So "You're as sweet as honey." We're going to call it good right here. And then I'm just going to snip these off on the ends so that it's flush with my black. And then that's going to get adhered down here with some dimensionals, okay? So let me bring in my dimensionals. I'm going to add 3 dimensionals to this so that I have plenty to adhere it down. And then you're going to see how I put together that cute little bumblebee. So again, using the same colors, I used the Daffodil Delight and the basic black. And I even have all of my little pieces here in a baggie so that I didn't lose them, so that you can see how you kind of have to build the bumblebee, okay? So for this, you stamp it. Oh, I have two of them. Why do I have two of them? Oh, I think I might need one for the next card. Okay, but here's your little bumblebee, and then you're just going to adhere the wings to them. So what I did is I stamped this out, stamped it, then punched it out with the punch. Okay, and I'm just going to adhere my little wings to the back of them. There's his little wings. Look at this. God, this is so cute. There's his other little wing. Look at that cute little happy face. And then his little antenna things. Now here's the thing too. So again, this is a punch. So I know I called it the heart punch because you can also use it with the hearts right here, but you could also use this to cut out the antenna. Do you guys see that? You can use that little heart to cut out the antenna. I know, right? So simple. Okay. And then we're just going to adhere this antenna behind his little head right here. And there's your cute little bee. What do you guys think? Isn't he cute? And then we're going to put him on with some dimensionals. So that is how you would use it with the punch to be able to create your own little bumblebee. He's just so cute. And we're going to adhere him on there like that. And then the final thing is to add, you guessed it, our embellishments. So I'm going to add a little heart, a little red heart down here at this one. And you could also add a red heart on the other side if you wanted to. I'm going to, because why not? Isn't that cute? Thanks, you guys. I'm glad that you like it. Oh, Karen, you'll love this bundle. It's absolutely fun. So fun to work with. All right, so there is that card. And if these are a little bit too long, this one might be too long, you could always trim it up, but I'm gonna let it go off the card like that because it'll fold up just nice and be put inside an envelope to send out. So there is that card. Okay, so moving right along to my final card for the night. It is this one right here. And this one, you're gonna see where I actually cut the bumblebee from the designer series paper. And he's carrying a little heart. Do you see that? So I cut that out. So this is another neat way that you can use the paper. You know, again, you could punch it out with a circle. You could do all kinds of different things. But in this case, I am just going to fussy cut that right from the paper when I get to that step on my card. So this one, I pulled in some of the I think this is the Parakeet Party cardstock. I don't think it's the Lemon Lime Twist. I'm not sure, you guys. It's one or the other. Let me look at the paper because I do have it here. It's the Lemon Lime Twist. Okay, Lemon Lime Twist. I was wrong. They're so close. Those two are just so close in color. So here we have that. And what I did is I added a piece of the designer series paper with the beautiful little flowers here. And then I just added a piece of basic white. Okay, so we're going to add those two down. And if I really wanted to, I could have added more layers. Some of you might be saying, oh my gosh, Kim didn't add a bunch of layers. I really liked the paper without all of the layers on these. I think it kind of made the card still just pop enough for me. And so, yeah, I didn't do all of the layers like I normally do. All right, so there we have that. And then I have a 4x3 piece of cardstock. Again, these are designer paper. The 4x3s were perfect because there's no waste on this. And you can see I used a different design of this paper for every single card that I did. On this one, I added a little piece of the ribbon along the middle of this. So I'm just going to do that right now. I put adhesive on there. I'm going to wrap this around. And then I'm just going to cut it off the bolt. And then this went down with some dimensionals. And you want to make sure you have it nice and straight. So let me get some dimensionals again. And we're going to put dimensionals in the four corners of this. And adhere this down to the card. Isn't it fun, you guys? I know. I love it too. This bundle is so cute. And, you know, I know a lot of you might be saying, but would I really use it? Oh my gosh, you would. I'm actually thinking about doing, I have not done a, I used to do these a lot and I got out of them, my little 6x8 mini scrapbooks. And I actually had 2 of my customers over Christmas break say, are you going to go back to doing your cute little scrapbooks? And I went, you know, I haven't done one in a while. I'm thinking about doing one with this paper because it would be so cute to do like for a granddaughter or, you know, or a niece, you know, that kind of thing. All right, so then this is one of the new punches that's out as well. It's like the hexagon, I forget the name of it, but it's a newer punch. And I stamped some of the honeycomb in the Daffodil Delight. The I Love You No Matter What, I stamped in the Memento Black. And I just adhered this down right to the center of the card. Again, I used some dimensionals with that. So I'm just going to add a couple here. And because I have ribbon underneath this, I don't want the dimensionals to just stick to the ribbon. So I'm making sure that I have them going on the longer sides so that they will stick around the ribbon like that. And then we are going to, you guessed it, we are going to fussy cut from the paper the cute little bumblebee carrying in his little legs here the heart. So we're just going to cut around him the best we can. Oh, look at him. And this is also being cut right from the Designer Series paper, so there's nothing for you to have to color on this. No using blends or markers or watercolor pencils or any of that stuff. Just don't cut off his little legs on that side. Not sure if they're legs, but whatever they are. We don't want to cut them off. And then we are going to adhere this down. And I only adhered it down to this top part. You can see it's not adhered down here to the bottom. So I'm just going to add a little bit of adhesive right up here. We're just going to put him on there and let him kind of like act like he's flying around on there. Isn't that cute? Oh, Nancy, that would be phenomenal for Ithaca. Yes, it absolutely would be. All right, so that... And I'm coming on to 8 o'clock. You guys, I did great. So that is my last project for you for tonight. Oh, I got to add a little embellishment. I didn't add hardly any of the pool party ones to this. We're going to add one there. And I'm going to add a little flower down here because I can. Why not? Okay, so let me bring all these in. Now, again, if you're interested in my my BB Basement Bunch Monthly Club, this is the featured kit for this month. Kits usually ship the end of the month. I actually got them out pretty early. We're going to try, I think, to get them out a week early so you have these in time for Valentine's Day again. I usually try to get them out no later than the 28th, but for both the last 2 months because of Thanksgiving and Christmas, we wanted to get them out sooner, and so we were able to do that, and I know that that is our intention as well. But these are the four cards. You can also see this cute little 3D project that I made using some leftover candy. I repurposed some candy that I had left over from Christmas, but the colors just went together so nice. Oops, you guys, you can't see them. And then again, I did not decorate these, but you'll be seeing this in a different video forthcoming. But these are the square pillow boxes. Look how nice and thick those are. They're already all pre-scored, and you get 8 of them or 10 of them for $8. So if you're looking for a quick little Valentine project where you don't have to worry about cutting and scoring, you just want to add decoration to it, this is your this would be perfect for you for that. All right, so again, I just want to say welcome to 2024 and my first Facebook Live of the year. I hope you've enjoyed my projects. If this is a kit that you'd like to get in on or you want more information about my club, let me know, and I'd be happy to share that with you. And I hope that I see you all back here next Thursday night as well for some more great projects. I'll probably be showcasing some celebration things next weekend or next Thursday for you to be able to see some of the things you can get for free with a $50 order. But I had to start with this one because it was so cute. All right, thank you all, everyone, for joining, and thank you all for the Happy New Year's, and right back at ya. And I look forward to seeing you guys back here next Thursday night with me again. All right, bye, everyone.